Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Do you need...
I'm afraid...
Not under my watch, nurse.
Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you require... No. Good... Good evening. Do you need any... Oh.
Yes.
Mistress of the dark. Stop following me.
Good evening. Do you need any... Good...
Another night with the glorious bits.
This is no time for celebration. It is the last thing I...
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top!
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the...
I had to kill!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss...
The land calls for a champion.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment. So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter...
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you...
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the Ancient Ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most...
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle...
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all...
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand.
Should I lie?
We all lie, Jonathan.
Why?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in...
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we...
Is the situation...
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called...
What is
The
it?
first great hunt was was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Priwen located and destroyed most of the old Brit.
Why start a...
Priwen has always seen us immortals as...
How did you
I fled, Jonathan.
Will the Guard...
I doubt it. If Priwen really...
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, John.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the
plan is we both tried.
How can...
The epidemic is the priority.
What will you...
I still have contacts and...
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Of course, my dear.
Do you think we shall...
I know not, Jonathan.
When all of this is...
Traveling is always so...
Goodbye.
It's locked, all right.
Everybody! We found one! Oh, Christ! He killed her!
Recognize you?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make them come happy.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners. The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Burn it, Filthy!
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society.
And women!
Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't...
Wait, no.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop...
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a...
I understand she also taught you how to... Do you...
I am...
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been... And
Tell me about...
what do you want to know?
Who are your...
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother.
Do you live...
I still spend a lot of time...
How did you...
First,
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
the correct word is echo.
What do you...
I was raised...
Yes.
A sm...
You won't...
Come on.
Is there some...
Too much self...
Even...
I suppose...
What are you...
You mean...
Actually, yes. I ask the same...
Well, if you must know, I can...
Are you a...
All adult women have the right to vote in the U...
No need to convince me.
Really? Oh.
How the local...
People here can't wait for a...
Explosives are very dangerous.
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too.
Have you any reason?
Recently, Emily started to believe in...
Let me guess. You spoke to...
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you...
What exactly...
Your name.
Does it not scare you?
Why should it? My mother is the...
Of course not.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me...
Your mother is not like...
I believe she thinks the same...
Do you know why, lady?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question...
Do you ever regret that
Of course not.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
I cannot enter.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, you have come back too late, sir. Far too...
I know, Avery.
I'm so sorry. It was my
It's all right.
The police said her body was found...
Thank you, Avery.
Yes, sir?
Do you need...
What?
Here is your...
Thank you for...
Thank you, Avery.
Your bed...
It's locked, all right.
Yes, sir?
Thank you.
Your bed...
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture. It's locked.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, the lady has always been...
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like...
Talk? Is that...
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned...
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally, and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though...
So why did you rid?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon.
I'm listening.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic. And your fight?
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something...
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the...
I have met peaceful and wise Scals. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scals are hideous, shameful creatures that give all...
So,
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly.
and how would you like me to?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed.
Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such an example.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the pre-went.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
It's quite unsettling. As a doc...
Do not be alarmed.
May I ask...
Why would you be in...
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit...
Ah. Vampire senses never see...
Mr. Dawson. Of...
A withering London...
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson?
My case is beyond the scope of...
I'm sorry to...
Absolute...
Money...
You're...
What is your...
Quarantine...
Complete isolation has proven effective.
I am glad you understand.
Are you...
Why do you care? Are you...